Hello everybody, welcome back to the Aura Awakening YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Alyssa Alvarez. It's a pleasure to meet you in this virtual space, and I'm very grateful you decided to check out my channel and this video today. Today's video is a little bit different because I'm not necessarily reviewing something, I'm not giving my tips about something, I am sharing something that I made for you guys. And not only did I make it for you guys, but I made this for myself. If you know anything about me, my entire purpose and what I really love all comes down to self-growth and personal development. And throughout the entire year that I've really done a lot of experimentation and growth within myself, I felt called to create my own tool for you guys to use every single day to not only show yourself more love, but to manifest your goals and to track your habits. So without further ado, drum roll please, I created the Aura Awakening Self-Growth Habit Journal. Now this is the proof because it says not for resale, but I was able to publish this on Amazon, and I'm just grateful that I even figured out how to do that because it wasn't easy. But I am so excited to not only have this for myself, like I said, but for you guys to use in your day-to-day self-growth journey. So let's just dive right in. So the front cover here is this really pretty ombre. Of course, we've got the Aura Awakening logo. And for those of you guys that don't know, it's actually a butterfly and a lotus flower like hybrid. My friend Jessica created it, so I give her credit in here because she was a very important part of starting Aura Awakening, and she designed the logo. And we've got the text here, Self-Growth Habit Journal by Alyssa Alvarez. And then on the back, we've got my picture, my social media handles, and then what the book is about and how to up-level your self-growth journey. It's a really nice matte feeling, and it's a pretty big book, but you can still throw it in your purse or a backpack if it's big enough and take it with you. Or you can just keep it in a really special place that you do your morning and evening rituals and really hold it close and dear. But I really love the colors and the fact that it is so me and so on brand with Aura Awakening. First page when you open it is just a really nice title page, and then from there we've got the copyright page, and then a little page that says, "Let the self-growth journey begin." And my friend Lauren actually not only did the photography for the book and editing, but she made little clip arts of different floral arrangements, which I really love because if you know me, I love flowers and just a little bit more decadent things in life, so I really wanted to make this book true to me. Now in here I've got descriptions of all the different journal prompts that are day to day. So I really broke down the different journal prompts that you'll be using day to day. But off the bat, I wanted to give a little bit of background and a reference to how to utilize the different journal prompts. So I'll get into the explanations once we get to the page, but I also have a page that you can use to kind of track where you are in this moment when you decide to get the book. So it says, I'm excited to use this book maybe to enhance your self-growth journey, to hold yourself more accountable. This book belongs to. It's a very personal diary I'm aspiring to create. And it says, let's grow. So instead of let's go, it's let's grow, because this is all about your self-growth. It says, my biggest goal for myself right now is how I'm feeling about my life right now, what is holding me back from my goals, am I committed to showing up every day for my self-growth, and then it says sign here to make this commitment official. So I really wanted to have this be a memento for you to look back on your self-growth journey and see, wow, I was really in a tough place, but I'm so grateful that I was able to break through and really reflect on how things may have used to be, but you can always make them better with a little bit more attention and passion for what you desire to create. And then we dive into each day. So each day the prompts are the same, but I wanted it to be the same because I wanted it to really make a routine for yourself. So it says, good morning beautiful, because I wanted it to remind everybody that you are beautiful. we've got the date, and then we've got your daily intention. I wanted everybody to set an intention for the day because I used to do this when I would meditate, and I would say my intention today is to be kind, or my intention today is to be not emotionally reactive. So if you can set any kind of an intention in your day, you can write that down here. You've also got a daily why, and your daily why is to remind yourself why you are working on your self-growth, why you are showing up for yourself, and why you are showing up here to give yourself some more love. Next, we've got put your long-term goals out into the universe. I wanted this to act as a manifestation tool. So if your long-term goal is to save money for a house, if your long-term goal is to lose weight, put that down here, because the next journal prompt is, how will I reach these goals? So you can do little things each day to put yourself further to reaching your goals. So those two kind of go hand in hand because you can make little steps each day to reaching your long-term goal. On the other columns here, I have my non-negotiables. And these are things that I would like to do in my morning and evening routines, but I also left some space for you guys to add your own. So I've got stretch, meditate, hydrate, gratitude, affirmations, and reading. I think everybody could quite possibly fit these little things maybe into a 20-minute morning routine, and I feel like you'd be so amazed on how just these little actions can not only influence your self-growth, but influence your health. Now, let's say you're not into meditating. Maybe you put movement. Maybe you put preparing your lunch for the day. Whatever you feel is a non-negotiable for you, I have 3 extra spaces there for you. Next, we've got a section for gratitudes. So I already put in your non-negotiable. Gratitude is a non-negotiable, so I had to put that in the book here because the more grateful you are, the more you rewire your brain into seeing that everything around you is full of abundance. And I think it's important to also give gratitude each day because the more grateful you are for things, the more things will come to you. So really take note of what you're grateful for and write that down every single day. And last but not least, for the morning page, we've got habits I will adopt. Anything that is something you'd like to adopt for yourself that day. These habits can change day to day, but I feel as though the more attentive we are to our habits and the ones we want to adopt and let go, the more we can recognize our patterns. And it's really great that each day the book is the same, so you can really focus towards the different habits you do want to take on, whether it's drinking more water or being on your phone less. So for the evening portion, we've got Goodnight Lovely, and we've got a beautiful floral decoration there, and I'll start with the journal prompts. So we've got, I am proud of myself today because. Show yourself some recognition, whether it was, I got out of bed today, or I was able to withstand going to yoga, or I did my exercise, or I cooked dinner. I am proud of myself today because. Next, we've got, what desires am I currently manifesting into my life? So I wanted this to be a little bit different than the page for the morning because this is a fast-acting manifestation. So let's say you're wanting to manifest an extra income so you can enjoy a concert later in the week. Anything that you quickly want to manifest, almost as if it was a prayer, and write it down, put it out to the universe, because the pen and paper process really makes things law. So that's why I love that this is something that you can just write in, doodle in, and really help to use as a tool for manifestation. Next, we've got, what did you accomplish today that pushed you closer towards reaching your goal? So this kind of goes hand in hand with what you're proud of yourself for, but going back to your long-term goals, what did you do today that you made yourself progress forward to reaching your goal? And maybe you aspired to set out to do something in the morning, but you didn't end up doing that. There's always something you could have done to put yourself closer each day. So maybe it's just something as simple as, I went to the gym today. Maybe it's something as simple as, I saved money and I cooked at home today. And on my introduction page in the journal, I have some examples. And I just know that this is going to be definitely a personal tool for anybody because it's all so individual and different, but I think everybody has something that they can recognize that they did that day that pushed them further towards reaching their goals, and that is worth being recognized. And The last journal prompt for the evening portion says, write a love letter to your highest self. Now, your highest self is that better version of you, right? It's that future version of you, when you need to realize that version is already you. So write a love letter to them, whether it's the you that has already accomplished these goals that you're aspiring to accomplish, or it's the you that has withstood the challenges that you face day to day. Your highest self is that you are aspiring to become, and write a love letter to her, because the more love you give her, the more love you give yourself, because you and your highest self are the same. It's just you put that high self on a pedestal. Imagine what would happen if you put yourself where you are now on a pedestal. I think this is great because you can honor where you are now, but also be excited about the future. And one of my favorite quotes from Sophia Bush is, I am allowed to be a masterpiece and a work in progress at the same time. And that is exactly what's really made me have solace in my self-growth journey, is to know that I'm still working towards being my highest self, but I'm still a masterpiece right now. And my non-negotiables for the evening portion are stretching, meditation, self-care, movement, reading, and preparing. So whatever you have to prepare for the next day, whether it's your clothes to work out in the morning, or your lunch, or your meal prepping, whatever it may be. And self-care is a very individual thing to you. For me, I like to do different spa type things, or even just relaxing and spending time with my boyfriend. Whatever self-care means to you, definitely make sure you add that into your evening routine. As far as movement, that could have been movement you did throughout the day. Maybe you did a yoga class, maybe you went to the gym. Whatever kind of movement you were able to facilitate in that day, definitely try to incorporate that into your daily routine. And then here I've got some I am statements. I think this is very powerful to set up at the end of the day, because you're already reflecting on how proud you are of yourself and how much you've accomplished in that day. So you can really say, I am powerful, I am abundant, I am aligned, I am supported, I am beautiful. These are present moment affirmations. So it's really great that you can add 5 of these at the end of the day. And then last but not least, we've got habits I want to let go. Maybe something today didn't go right and you want to let go of that habit. For me, a habit I want to let go is snacking after dinner, or always wanting something sweet. So write that down so you can set yourself up tomorrow to say, okay, this is a habit I want to let go. How can I adopt a better habit? And the next day you're going back to the morning. So good morning, beautiful. And each day you can really show up for the best version of you. And I'm just so excited to see how this can affect not only my own self-growth journey, but you guys, because we're all in this together. We are all on the same wavelength. We are all reflections of each other. And I think the more attention and purposeful love you give to yourself and recognition, it really has come a long way. So that's pretty much it. I've also got an about the author page in the back, sharing a little bit more about my story and about what made me create this book. So you guys definitely have to just get the book yourself to read all this awesome content, and I'm just so excited for you guys to enjoy this. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. It's very important to me that I am engaging with you guys as much as you engage with me, because I really wouldn't be sitting here making this video without feeling called to cultivate this community and to inspire others, because that's what I truly hope to do, is aspire to inspire throughout my self-growth journey. Because I'm not perfect, I am not any kind of guru, I am someone who is just on my journey, and I love to share, and I feel like it's my purpose to help others. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was kind of short and sweet, but I do want you to just kind of enjoy the book yourself, and you can find this on Amazon. I will have it linked down below. It is on Amazon Prime, so you can get it within about 2 to 3 days if you have the Amazon Prime subscription, and the price right now is $24.99. And the book includes 60 days of the self-growth habit journal. So you can definitely really adapt better habits throughout those 60 days. Don't forget to check out Aura Awakening Radio. We have new episodes every single week. And if you enjoyed this video and myself, please subscribe to the Aura Awakening channel. I would appreciate it so much. And if you feel called, definitely leave this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to check me out on Instagram. My handle is @awakening.alyssa, and then Aura Awakening has their own Instagram where we share about our podcast and our different photo shoots and events that we facilitate. And if you also would like to leave me some recommendations of future videos you would like to see, definitely leave that in the comments below because I would love to get more feedback from you guys to see what kind of videos you would enjoy watching. Alright, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!